My name is Amber.
Jesse.
Reggie.
Aaliyah.
I got 165.
I got a 161.
I made an 8 or 9 point jump within a month.
I improved so much so fast.
I did better than I thought I ever would have.
I was so thrilled to get that score. It was actually the highest I had ever scored.
I'm studying for the LSAT.
I am studying for the LSAT. I recently took it this past November. I honestly didn't feel like too confident about it. You know, you get that feeling in your stomach and you're just like, oh God.
Oh God.
My first LSAT, I did bad, and then the second LSAT, I was just so lost.
I had taken one diagnostic before we started tutoring, 148.
When I first started, I did a prep test for LSAT. I had no idea what I was looking at. It was completely foreign to me.
My original diagnostic was 140.
In November, I got a 147.
I took a diagnostic and it was a 144. I thought I was going to do a lot better. I'm typically an A student, so I didn't think it was going to be like that bad.
I tried to do it by myself, but it wasn't working.
I had been self-studying using the LSAT trainer, Khan Academy, and 7 Sage. I would fluctuate like up and down from like 144, and like I would go back down points, and I'm like, what the heck?
When I was using 7 Sage, I was getting it overcomplicated.
I used Loophole.
Princeton Review.
I was looking at big company names, Power Sport, Kaplan, Princeton, Blueprint, and they're way out of my price range and they weren't really individualized.
I talked to a lot of other private tutors over the phone. You knew your stuff way more than anyone else.
This is by far like the best tutoring I've had. How you listen to me, how you ask me questions, you understand how I'm thinking.
It's interesting. You were like, I want to see how you think. And you took it from there.
Your strategy was so different. All of the other things use the same strategies, but you had different strategies, which actually helped me.
You simplified a lot of the stuff.
Very foundational stuff that I thought I had in the bag. Obviously, I didn't.
You're just really, really good at explaining things.
You like held my hand and explained it again for me. And I was like, oh my God, I'm probably so annoying. And you just like, you didn't seem like you were getting annoyed. And I was like, wow, okay, awesome.
I feel like I'm actually like learning this time. So I just feel like now I actually have room to improve.
During the 7 Sage period, I didn't really feel like I was learning anything. So going into this first day, already feeling like I'm improving was super awesome. And you seemed really personable, nice, and non-judgmental, which I needed so bad because I wanted to like feel confident going into my tutoring sessions. Like I didn't want to feel stupid.
When I was lost, help was there.
I'm actually happy, like actually talking to you.
It's just easy to ask you questions and it's not intimidating.
I think that's really something to look for in a tutor. Somebody you can be completely honest with and comfortable with.
You actually want me to like do better. Like I can tell that. If you're gonna tutor me, like you want to see an increase in my score. Like you don't want to just tutor me for the money. You want me to benefit.
It kept me focused, and then there was no distraction.
It's pretty difficult to focus when you have 6 younger siblings. Having that 1 hour block that we met was nice because then I could tell my family this is the 1 hour I need away, where it's like really just me focusing on the LSAT.
You were there to calm me down and like help me, but you were also there to be like, you need to do this, which was like good because it kept me on track.
I actually do homework now. That's a really big difference. If I was doing homework and I didn't see myself improve, I wouldn't want to do it. Like, what's the purpose? But now that I see myself getting the answers right, like I actually want to do it.
You didn't just teach me, you also gave me confidence.
One of the things I always appreciated working with you was that you were very honest.
You were like real with me, like you know what you know, and that's it. And it worked in my favor. I was calm. I got what I was getting in like our practice test. That's what I got on my test.
I kind of feel accomplished. Like last night I went to bed kind of happy. Like, oh my God, I'm actually doing something for LSAT on my own.
I thought that logic games were going to be so hard.
Logic game is my biggest struggle.
I remember messaging you and I was like, I'm going to be the most hopeless person you ever tutor for logic game.
I had no idea what was going on, how to approach it, especially with the time crunch. I just felt so overwhelmed.
Like I was so worried about it. I would only be getting maybe 8 questions right per section.
I remember you telling me that it is very learnable, and you were totally right.
You taught me how to make worlds, which once it clicks, It's so easy.
Within 5 weeks of logic games, I got up to only getting like 2 wrong, 1 wrong on a logic game section, which is really great.
People found games to be harder, but when I did, I wasn't freaking out or anything. Everything was easy.
With logic games, it just clicked and I was like, oh my God, like I understand, and I was just doing really well.
At the end, I actually enjoyed doing games, didn't really feel like studying, so that was kind of nice.
Overall, it was a good experience.
I had a really great experience.
I was willing to invest in myself.
A lot of the skills from the LSAT are going to be very beneficial.
I'm more prepared for law school.
I got good results and I'm still applying those things to help me improve more now.
I got to my goal score, and I don't think I could have accomplished that with a different tutor.
The money I spent was worth it.
Absolutely worth the money.
So it's just like, I'm happy.
I feel better about myself. I actually feel like I'm understanding something.
10 out of 10.
I'm really excited to keep going with this.
I feel accomplished. I'm just excited.